Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing with the Communist States of America. Alright, so before I started recording today, I went ahead and assigned those 110 divisions that we had, split them out onto some islands and in Japan and stuff to help protect some of our ports there. Also, I went ahead and built some troops out to train, some more tanks, some more infantry, as well as cavalry and reserve divisions. And then we also need to change up the division designs of these mountain troops. Finally, we have 50 experience. We have these guys out here and they're not very good. So let's go ahead and add some stuff to them. Give them the field hospitals, engineer companies. Let's give them some support artillery as well. Probably some anti-tanks too. And then for the last one, you know what? Let's do recon for these guys. I know we did logistics in the Marines, but let's do recon for the mountain troops. All right, so that looks pretty squared away. They're going to be our elite ranger troops. And I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Nope, let's go and save those. We do still need names for the infantry, the cavalry, which remember these are just garrison troops. The cavalry, the infantry, and the light tanks. They need names as well. And then the medium tank divisions too. We haven't got those designed yet. I'm focusing on this stuff here, but I'm thinking the next batch of experience we get, we'll be able to do those medium tanks finally. It's taken us a long enough time. We just haven't been battling enough, honestly. We've been relying on our, Air Force and Navy kind of do all the work, although I guess the Navy really hasn't been doing shit. We haven't been able to engage the enemy very much in that regards. There's something else I need to do, but I can't remember what it was, so I guess it wasn't important. Maybe it was our Air Force here? See if there's, looks like all the planes here are already moved out. All those training planes. Alright, so I think we're good to go. Probably don't need all these naval bombers over here. We're going to go ahead and start pulling some of these back now. In fact, we probably don't need to patrol down over here at all because, yeah, they're just not, there's no enemy there. So let's go and move these planes over here to cover the East China Sea for us. We're going to be moving our entire Navy here soon. And then we already have ships covering the coast of Japan. I want to say that there are enemy ships there. I guess we can take a look at where all the enemy ships are. Nope, they're not there anymore. Looks like the only enemy ships I'm seeing is right here in the Mariana region. Alright, let's go, while we're in this naval view, let's go and change up where our navies are going to be situated. So the Purple Army is only going to be focused on areas where there is enemy. So we know the enemy's here, we're trying to engage them here. This is our larger fleet. So we're also going to go ahead and have these guys pull back from some of the areas they're currently covering because there's no reason to cover these regions if we're not going to be fighting anybody. So we just want to cover these two right here, just so we can do the naval invasions and that we can also hopefully engage the fleet here. With more patrol ships out in these two regions, we should hopefully be able to find them. Once again, though, and everybody keeps bringing this up, I don't think that detection is the problem, guys. I actually think it's, and this, I guess we'll do this now, we'll change it and see if this is actually the problem. I think it's that we're at medium risk. I think we need to engage at high risk. I've always kind of been apprehensive to do that in the new patch because it just seems like that's like, you're basically saying I don't care if you think you're going to lose the battle, you need to engage anyways, which doesn't typically mean something you'd want to do. But yeah, we've got to engage this Navy here. We got to get them destroyed. I know that's a lot of ships, guys. We're only sending, a small fraction of the ships that they have into this region. So hopefully they win. What else can you do, right? What we could do, actually, saying what else we could do, we could have these guys set on helping us out as well. It looks like they took a bit of damage, apparently. Not a lot. We're not going to repair them. But instead of having them cover convoys, since we can't even do convoys right now, what we could do is just put them in here with the Purple Fleet and then put them on a task force mission. So a strike force mission, so that they can help out. I don't know. I don't know if that's a wise decision. I guess we'll find out here soon. So I think that's good. That's all we need to do with the navies, and then yeah, the Air Force. We're still managing those. Just so much we need to do, guys. We got a new air base here. I want to move some planes over to there. So we'll continue to cover these regions just in case. But we can pull from some of these regions over here. They don't really have a lot of. Yeah, we don't really have a whole lot of ships over here, or naval bombers over here, honestly. We'll pull from right here though. We're not really using these ones, so let's get them going on over to here. Move them right there and then try and have them cover the South China Sea, and hopefully that'll give us a little bit better coverage since I expect that's probably where we're going to engage the enemy. All right, excellent. So that's good to go. Let's take a look at the situation over here on the land and see if there's anything we can do. Probably not. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Do want to keep our eyes out for naval battles. Now that we have the Japanese defeated, now all we need to do, and let's go ahead and go after encryption, decryption. Now all we need to do is get their navy destroyed, and then we'll pretty much dominate the entire Pacific. Remember, their navy's still here, and as long as it's here, we're gonna have to, you know, keep that in mind whenever we move troops around and stuff. So I really don't want to get any of them, you know, where they end up getting destroyed in the sea, lose like a bunch of divisions. So I'm really hoping that we can finally, with changing that our engagement risk, that we'll finally be able to engage them. Yeah, just hitting convoys here. Are they still located here? They are not. They decided to leave. All right, so now we have to find them. Looks like there they are right there and right there. All right, so we're just gonna have to keep moving our navies until we can engage these guys. Yeah, I don't know any other way to deal with this. They're not here anymore, so you know what we could do is like let's just do our invasions real quick because now we dominate. Yeah, let's do these invasions real quick and then we'll come back over here. And yeah, that's fine. So what we'll do is we will set these guys here to. Looks like they're already at naval invasion support. I thought, oh, that's the wrong one. My bad. These guys. Take them off strike force, set them to naval invasion support. And then we're going to launch these invasions. So we're going to want, do we want to send out all these guys? I don't know what we're planning on doing here. I think we're just going to send 2. I think we were using the other ones for something else. Or planning to, and we just didn't. And you guys here, it looks like we need to do 2. Yeah, 2 of these guys right there. And these 2 right here. And then these 2 right here. Right, so that should be all of our naval invasions, and I believe we should just be able to send them. They do have to reserve their convoys. The West Emperor chain is not being covered. Let's take a look at that. Okay, they're going right through here, so that does have to be covered as well. Let's go ahead and add that region there so that we can send this invasion. All right, let's activate it. Let's get these guys all sent. We're going to conquer all these islands, and we're going to get Iwo Jima as well as Okinawa and Taiwan. And the goal here is to eliminate any Japanese ports, especially their dockyards, so they won't be able to repair it all. So we actually have a Marine division here. I want to go ahead and send them, like a few at a time, to Japan. And then we're going to do naval invasions from Japan. We can launch those immediately into Taiwan and Okinawa, and then from there we can invade China. And that's how we're going to defeat China, because just invading up here is it's not going to work well. They have a lot of divisions as it is, so yeah, I don't think it's going to be too effective. Let's go and grab this. There's no reason not to grab that, and we'll go ahead and looks like somebody's already moving there. I mean, I suppose we can go ahead and move there as well, and yeah, that'll be fine. Just trying to eventually cut off these divisions around here. We'll see if we can't cut off as many as possible. We'd have to attack right there though to be able to make that happen. Just seeing across this, I mean, there's just not really a lot of troops that we have along this line to really advance, and plus this is all rivers and stuff. And frankly, I don't really even care about defeating China this way. I would prefer to attack where their victory points are, because yeah, getting Manchuria is not going to help us, honestly. Not going to help us all that much. So we'll use that largely as a distraction, and then we'll send our troops here in the ports, and that should be the way that we get them defeated. So yeah, just destroying a lot of convoys here. That's pretty much it. Not really seeing any actual battles here. We should be getting those naval invasions done. Yeah, it looks like we've already conquered Marcus Island. Excellent. And we did face some resistance in Saipan. Holy shit, there's actually somebody fighting here. How surprising. And it happens to be the one where I didn't send the ships. Maybe they'll go over there and assist them afterwards. I don't know. We'll get an airbase here in a minute. So that'll allow us to use that. And we're also going to want to put more bombers over here. And we'll probably just pull them from this region here. Yeah, because we already have like a ton of bombers. So let's make use of them. So we'll bring these guys here. Can they reach over to here? Because yeah, I want to say that getting some assistance there would be useful. Hell yeah. All right, so we'll go over there. And then do we have... No, we don't have any more there. Those are somebody else's bombers. We do have bombers here though. So let's go ahead and get some of these at least. Moving over to here. We'll have them cover that region right there. And then we'll also get any naval bombers that we have here. It looks like we're kind of running low on naval bombers, honestly. Get these guys going over here and over there, I guess. Yeah, I don't know where exactly these guys are at yet. So let's just wait until we get some more. Let's get all these guys moved so I can figure out who's where. And I feel like we should be able to win this. It's kind of a bummer that these guys didn't go over here to support this. We're going to have to like force them. Over there, support the attack, man. Yeah, because they're not doing it on their own. If they are done with a naval invasion, supporting a naval invasion, I really feel like they should then help out with any other ones that might be going on. I don't know. Seems like it makes sense. All right, so let's go and get these guys planning for the next invasions. They're going to be launching... All right, so these two here are going to go ahead and launch the invasion into Iwo Jima. Maybe if I can get it done. There we go. So we'll have them attack Iwo Jima. And then the ones up here are going to be attacking south, since the Marines that we're sending to Japan are going to be attacking those other two islands. Let's just take a look here. Yeah, just more convoys going through here. I do want to get some more of those Marines moving. Just slowly moving them over there so that they don't all get caught at the same time. And also, yes, these guys. We need to go and get them sent. We have so many that we are going to send them two at a time. And we'll send these two down here. And then we also have these troops here that need to get deployed. Let's go and have them launch an attack right there. All right, excellent. In fact, I might actually spread this out a bit. Yeah, you know what? Let's send two invasions from here. Hopefully there's no resistance here. Just trying to make this go a little bit quicker. And we'll take one of these guys and put them over here. All right. Also, we have troops from right over here that could launch some invasions as well. In fact, that's probably what we'll do. We'll have them launch invasions from right there. Let's go and have these guys move. Have one launch an invasion right there. There we go. Hey, I don't know what the hell was going on there. And then we're also going to do one from right, same place, and strike them right there. And then we'll just move these guys. Oh, that's all we can do. All right, well, that's fine. Got too many naval invasions planning right now. I don't know if these guys are going to succeed or not. Once we get the ships here to help them, it looks like maybe not. How many divisions are currently there? It's just one division. Yeah, we might win there. Yeah, now that we're getting some support from our ships. Yep, there we go. All right, excellent. So let's go and have these guys move over here, and then we're going to want this fleet to go back on the naval invasion support. All right, excellent. So we'll get all those invasions planning, and then we'll be sending those guys as well. Though of course we don't actually have. Oh, there are some troops on Iwo Jima. So we are going to have to start fighting over some of these islands now because the Japanese don't have. That's their homeland now. And did they launch an attack here? I don't know. Seems that they're... No, that might have been... It looked like that was an attack, didn't it? I don't know why we didn't get the notification. Maybe because it was Philippines. And also, they're still talking about attacking the Marshall Islands. I don't expect that that's going to work for them. And we can also go ahead and plan a naval invasion from Saipan. Where's the other division here? Why'd one go there? That's kind of weird, right? Yeah, not entirely sure what happened there. Let's go and have him go back to here. Not entirely sure what happened. Maybe he retreated? It's a possibility. And then we're going to want to go ahead and send these guys over to here. And then we're going to want another one going over to here. Obviously, we can't assign them just yet, but they still get the planning done. So we're just trying to get these completed. And the Mexican Soviet Republic has called back expeditionary forces. Why, I wonder? Maybe they're deeming that we're not using them? I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Maybe they deemed they needed them. I don't know. I guess we'll just lose them. There's nothing else to be done about that. We did win over here. Excellent. I completely forgot about this. I'm going to actually let the AI control this invasion because it should be pretty easy. You'd expect that they wouldn't be able to fuck it up. I don't know. They could fuck it up, though. Who knows? So I guess we'll do the initial attacks so they don't all go to the same damn place because, you know, the AI tends to like to do that. In fact, we should probably send like 3 that way. And then like 3 over here. Cut those divisions off maybe, and then the rest I guess we'll do like this. See how that looks? Alright, so this looks pretty good. And in fact I think I might have sent, or they sent one too many divisions that way. Let's send this guy over here. Alright, that looks a pretty squared way. Should be able to get that done fairly quickly. Then we'll do a naval invasion over here on the Galapagos Islands and get those conquered. Just trying to knock all the islands out. Might as well, since we can't really... I'm waiting. I guess I'm waiting for Denmark to flip over. I don't think they're gonna, guys. I think we're gonna end up attacking Denmark, honestly. I think that's the best way to do it. I don't really want to attack from this far away. I don't know. We need to try and engage them, which I can't do that until I move the fleet over. I can't move the fleet over until we fucking destroy this damn Japanese fleet here. So let's move the fleet around again. See if we can't change the situation up, although it looks like they're now located there again. Yes, they are. All right, so now they are at, let's just check all the areas they're fighting in. They are there. They might also be over here. Yeah. Looks like they're patrolling over there as well. We haven't engaged them yet. So these are the two main regions. So we're going to want to assign our ships to there. There's also some ships there too. All right, so we're assigned to these regions. We don't need to be assigned there anymore. There's no enemies there. Let's go ahead and move to the Bismarck Sea. See if we can't engage them there. We're going to go ahead and move these guys too. Have them move over here to the Bismarck Sea as well. And see if we can't locate them. So far, not really any luck. We could change these guys up to... Okay, they're on high risk as well. All right, so everybody's at high risk. So hopefully if that's the issue, then we should be able to engage them soon. The submarines, we can go and move these as well. They're currently... Yeah, we don't really need to fight in a lot of these regions here. Let's actually... They might actually... Are they there? Okay, they are in the Bismarck Sea. This would probably be the best way to do this. Is to be fighting in any region where trade might be going through. So these three here, I think is the best place for those submarines. And these guys will continue where they're currently at. All right, excellent. Is our Air Force looking? Have they moved over here just yet? Are we still waiting on them? All right, we do have the 200 here, and both of them appear to be in the Bismarck Sea. I want one over here. We have 100 there, and what else do we have over here? We should probably move some fighters here as well if we have any extra spots, just for destroying any fighters that might be out here on the carriers. And the tactical bombers could move as well. Get them a little bit closer. So let's move these guys. I really don't feel like we need this many here. I don't know that we'll engage them here, honestly. Okay, so these guys are here in Bismarck Sea. Excellent. We'll leave one of these guys here. And then the other one we're going to move over to here to help us cover this region, as well as the Bismarck if need be. And then we have the one naval bombers here. Those guys probably aren't going to help out much, so let's go ahead and move them over to here as well. All right, so that's looking pretty good. Hopefully we'll get some air support if we do find ourselves in a naval battle. We did get the air support national focus here, which is going to give us air experience, but most importantly allow us to produce close air support and tactical bombers a little bit quicker. All right, so that's pretty nice, I'd say. Let's see what we want to get next. We still have like a lot of stuff we have to get. We need to get the research. Yeah, that's more air experience as well. U.S. Army Air Force would be air doctrines. Okay, so these are our research bonuses. It doesn't really help us until the 1944 tech, so we'll probably wait to start getting these till 1943. Let's do the Selective Training Act, I suppose. Although I think that actually changes us to a lower... Oh, maybe not. We're in Disarmed Nation. I was thinking we had taken a focus that had changed that, but apparently not. We almost have enough political power to change up a law, so we'll likely be doing that soon. And you know what? We need to get our more Marines moving over there. Let's do 2 more coming over here. All right. So yeah, just still haven't been able to engage anybody over there. I don't know what this battle is here. It looks like it's already over. Never mind. And here, just sinking more convoys. All right. So let's take a look at our what we can do here. That's right. I already know what I'm doing here. We're going to change over to war economy finally. That's going to give us a few more civilian factories for building, and then we'll be able to construct military factories slightly faster as well. All right. So we're going to go and change to that. Looks like this is slowly expanding. Let's go and push forward here just because we can. Might as well. Wasn't able to really cut any troops off over here. It looks like the Soviets are the ones that are really advancing the front forward here. Let's see if we can't push forward in a couple areas. I'd love to be able to cut some troops off, but if I'm not paying attention to this front, guys, then it's not going to happen. I already know. No, I'm not going to be able to get anything done as far as cutting troops off. Not going to put this under AI control right now. Because as I said, I don't really want to throw away the manpower and equipment to fight in Manchuria, where it's just not a key strategic region right now for us. Not for us, anyway. The Soviets might care about it, but we don't. Really, I don't want to start doing anything up in the north until we get our naval invasions done, and can't really do that until we get the Marines over here. So we just need to be patient. We should be able to send these guys soon. We only got 39% naval superiority over here. All right. So that's unfortunate. We do have dockyards to get assigned, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's put these into... Oh lord, did we finish building something? Yeah, because we got 3 dockyards. Huh, not entirely sure, but I am seeing that we are kind of running low on convoys again. Let's go and build more. We're sending so many convoys on trade missions because we just need a ton of resources from the Soviets at this moment. So that's where all of our convoys are going. All right, so... Yeah, still haven't engaged anybody over here, guys. Even though I changed to medium risk. Yeah, I just don't know. It feels like, and I've experienced this in multiple campaigns, as I said before, it just feels like the AI almost like wants to avoid combat with you. And I've had a lot of people in the comments mention this as well. Some people are saying that they don't have any trouble engaging them. if they build that one recon ship that has the really high detection. So maybe that is what we need to do, but I don't know, man. I don't see why you'd have to have like a dedicated, like when you have control of the skies, you got planes patrolling, you have multiple fleets patrolling. The idea that you can't even engage them at all, I don't know, when they're patrolling the same region as you. I don't know, I really like the way that works. Carriers are very effective at finding other fleets, especially when they're in like a smaller region like this, which I know is huge as far as the map goes. Ecuador has capitulated, excellent. So we weren't really paying attention to that conquest because it was kind of a small one, but we did complete it, and that did give us Fort Oil. It's not really a big deal or anything, but it'll be helpful, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get these guys going over here. We're going to send just a couple of them. You know, obviously we don't need to send like a ton of them. Just send like 2, maybe 3. We'll send 3 divisions, though. I think it's irrelevant because I think we can't launch any evasions. Oh, actually we can. Interesting. All right, not entirely sure why we were able to do that. When we were limited over here, they wouldn't let us assign anymore. And what the hell's going on over here now? Colombia just joined the Central Powers because Mexico keeps declaring war on people. God damn it, Mexico. So Colombia is now in the conflict. So that changes up the situation over here just a bit. We should probably create a border here now. Put all the troops on that border with the exception of like 1 division to complete this. And then we're going to want to get Mark Clark's army. We're going to want to send them up here. And interesting enough, this is not in my hands. This is in Mexican hands. So I don't entirely... Is it because I invaded from their territory? No, I invaded from my territory. That's strange. Did they launch an invasion before me? I don't think so. Let me just see here. Yeah, this should be in our hands. God damn it. Yeah, they won't give it to me. I know they're going to say no. Yeah, that is really weird. Because I could have swore I did the damn invasion. Do they have a core there or something? Just take a look. Yeah, I don't think they have a core. Yeah, they just have a claim. Maybe because they have a claim, that might be why they gave it to them. Not entirely sure, guys. Still kind of weird, though. So let's go ahead and help out the Mexicans down here. See if we can't invade from the other direction. And yeah, we're getting these guys going over there. Now, why don't both you guys go over to that province. And Venezuela has just joined the European League. All right, so Venezuela has joined the French League. That's the fascist. So more and more of South America is getting embroiled in this conflict. Should probably go take a look and see what they're doing over here. France has made a little bit of progress. Not much. Germany's holding strong. It does look like the Austria-Hungarians and the Italians are pushing forward a little bit over here. Is Poland still holding out as well? It's been a slow going. In Europe, really interesting situation. Somebody compared it to World War I, saying it moves like the warfare there has been moving about as slow as it did in World War I. Yeah, it's interesting that we're not seeing like the quick blitzkrieg movements and stuff on that front. It's just not a lot of movement, honestly. All right, so they're still attempting to launch naval invasions there. I don't know why. And Peru just joined the European League. So more and more countries in South America are now joining factions. Of course, we're not at war with the European League yet, but that will affect us in the future. We're going to have to fight both of these guys now, Venezuela and Peru, but we're getting fronts on that with the conquest of Colombia. So I guess there's that. And yes, they are now pulled into that conflict as well. All right, so just take a look at this front here. Did get a bunch of troops cut off. The Soviets are kind of doing this, so let's go ahead and take advantage of them doing these attacks. And we're going to try and get this port here if we can. And then we'll destroy all these divisions here. So yeah, that's the way we can help out in this conflict. Just little stuff, guys. I'm not really attempting to like throw a ton of my men into this fight. I'm just not interested in losing manpower and equipment against when you're not even fighting like China. You know, you're fighting, you know, them in Manchuria. You know, we want to fight them over here. We're gonna actually get victory points because it's not like you can wear China down. It's not like they're gonna run out of manpower or something. I think the only thing we need to get now is the assembly line production over here, so we're gonna get that. And then, yeah, these guys will launch the attack here. They're launching there, and we will do stuff like this when the Soviets push forward, you know, really rapidly and get troops cut off. We will assist them in, you know, destroying units. All right, so we should win the port here. We've got to finish up. Oh. And that will allow us to help these guys out here. Once that port is taken, there is another port that we have to beeline over to. And in fact, we're probably going to need to send another division over here because I don't think this guy's going to do it by himself. In fact, let's send the tank over there. because he's nice and fast. Oh, it looks like we did win. Excellent. Well, we'll still send the tank over there. And we have a decision available. Let's take a look. We can develop some more deposits here. All right, well, let's just say we're not interested in developing any of these right now. I want to complete all the stuff we need to change here first before we go using political power for anything else. I want to get that done. We should probably send some more Marines over here. And we haven't been getting engaged yet, so let's just go and send the last 4 of them to Nagasaki. And then we could also go ahead and start planning invasions. Although, yeah, let's just get these other ones done in the Pacific first. I don't know if we control these regions yet. Yeah, it looks like we're having some issues here. There's a battleship right there. And that might be the pride of the fleet, too, if I'm seeing it correctly. So, yeah, maybe we can identify them. Looks like that's what we're attempting to do now. In fact, yeah, there might be a battle that they're trying to get involved in. Oh, yep, there's the battleship right there. Yeah, I think we're actually bombing that battleship right now. Yep. All right, very, very good news. So the battleship is almost sunk. Yeah, it looks like it, although we can't see it in any of these ones. Last one I saw was that it was at 33% health. Sinking convoys as well. All right, so that battleship will be incredibly weak. So if we are able to engage it, then we'll probably sink it fairly easily. Did lose a submarine over here again. All right, well, that's a shame. Once again, not really focusing on the Atlantic. Let's get this done first, guys. Did we sink the damn battleship? We did not. Not yet. All right, 31% health there. Convoys. Okay, here's a big fleet. There we go. Look at that sexy-ass fleet, man. That's a carrier, 3 battleships. This is where what we need to fight. So we might actually be able to engage them now. I don't know. We're currently attempting to locate them, as you can see right here. We have got 100% progress towards locating the battleship, but maybe they're trying to avoid conflict with us. Not entirely sure. But it does look like there's going to be a battle here. I almost want to go ahead and put these guys on strike force. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Put them on strike force, and maybe that'll allow us to win this battle easier. We did get small caliber armor piercing shells. Excellent. Let's take a look. Do we want to go and get the medium ones? You know what? We have 1 tech going here right now. Let's just have 1 tech going towards naval stuff at the moment, just because there's so many other things that we need to get. We're like way behind on just about everything. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get the infantry equipment next, I think. Let's do that. Let's get the M2 carbines. Try and get modern again, since we are starting to see, land battles being a little bit more important as we fight in China. And yeah, we have almost got that damn battleship sunk, man. We are right about there, doing a little bit of damage to all the ships in this fleet. Excellent. There we go. We just sunk not only the battleship, the Nagato is the pride of the fleet, guys. So that was a big deal. We sunk the pride of the fleet. That's going to hit their war support, but it still hasn't. Yeah, recently lost pride of the fleet. Negative 10%. Put their war support so goddamn high that it just hasn't affected it to the point where it's down below 100. All right. Oh, whatever. And I think they only get that modifier for a little while. We did sink a heavy cruiser as well. So yeah, the planes are doing the damn thing over here, guys. And that's really going to hurt their navy, I feel. Even if it didn't help their war support much, didn't reduce it much, I think it should have a massive effect on their overall combat ability. Because that's one less battleship we got to deal with. Yeah, but I can't seem to engage them, man. Yeah, just can't get it done. Looks like they want to invade Guam again, too. I don't think that's going to work too well, guys. There we go. We had a naval battle, and I missed it. How did I miss it? I didn't even see it over here. All right, well, whatever. We get to see the results of that naval battle. It's kind of a bummer we didn't get to watch it. But as you can see, we lost a heavy cruiser. We lost 7 destroyers and several planes. However, we did sink a Japanese carrier, 3 battleships, 5 heavy cruisers, 7 light cruisers, and 27 destroyers. So that's the Japanese fleet. We sunk the majority of it. And this was Admiral King's fleet. So pretty big deal, guys. And we walk away with 2 carriers here. It's a bummer we lost a heavy cruiser. I wanted to make sure that wasn't the Tom cruiser. This was an old 1936 cruiser. The carriers weren't even damaged. Destroyers took some damage there. Looking at the battleships, barely any damage to battleships. Light cruisers fared pretty well. Too, it's a bummer we didn't get to watch it. I would like to have seen what happened there. I didn't see the damn notification there. I was looking for it too. All right, well, that's a shame. But what matters is that we won. We sunk a large chunk of the Japanese fleet. That did produce some naval experience too, so that's going to allow us to create those destroyers that we wanted to create. And I'm just looking at all these, as we were attempting to get the Japanese fleet destroyed, just seeing what we're getting here. It looks like it's mostly convoys. Yeah, just all Japanese convoys. I'm surprised this is in effect. We did sink a destroyer there. I think that was a Chinese destroyer. Didn't see it very long. They still have a lot of ships left, guys. 167 to 212. So So maybe 180, 190 ships left. There's still a lot of them, even with us sinking that massive amount of ships there. I would imagine that's going to allow us to seize control. Maybe not. Yeah, that's not good enough. Still not good enough. All right, let's go in and get the decryption. And just hope we can engage them again. I would imagine our fleet might be repairing. We should probably take a look at that, actually, make sure that they're repairing here. Yeah, it looks like they are not repairing, interestingly enough. They're moving to the naval base. Let's have them repair now. But we should probably go ahead and mark some of these as, not places we want them to repair in. Yeah, let's say don't repair in any of these, because they'll just go to the closest one, regardless if it's a good place to repair or not. Let's go ahead and we want to at least, honestly, even the 3s aren't even desirable. We want like a much higher level one for repairs. God damn it. That's fine. All right, so mark all those and that one there. And is there any other ones that we seized that we haven't marked yet? No, I think we're good to go. All right, so do we need this fleet to repair? Did they take any damage? It looks like they weren't even involved. Nimitz's fleet didn't get involved at all. It was just King's fleet. All right, so he did a pretty damn good job considering. Yeah, I don't know where he lost all the destroyers from. I don't know how many he had. Let's see if we have any more. Yeah, we do have plenty more ships. We're going to send some of these over to him to replace his losses. And we'll probably just send all of these over there, honestly. There we go. Here you go, King. And then we also have some submarines to pull out. So let's go and get these guys out of here. And then we're going to send them, I think we already have one going over to this one. We do need to reinforce the fleets. Actually, it looks like we have a lot of submarine fleets that are currently needing to be reinforced. So we'll move these guys over here, these guys over to here. Let's merge these two. And then these ones are going to merge with these ones here. All right, excellent. So they'll get merged with into their new fleets. And I'll try again to not miss it, guys. But yeah, I keep missing the damn naval battles. I mean, I guess that was the first real naval battle that we've had, and I missed it, guys. It's a shame. So I imagine their fleet's gonna go back home to repair whatever limped off and survived. Remember, they have 2 fleets though, so we have not engaged the other one, so it's still out here patrolling somewhere. It's such a bummer that we lost Singapore, man. I would have loved to have gotten that, but we didn't. Let's go ahead and get this port taken. And in fact, I wanted tanks over here, but whatever. Let's go over here and get the port taken, and then we'll destroy those divisions. But yeah, with me not really paying attention to this front, that's the reason why we really just can't do, encirclements and stuff like that, because the AI won't do it. They're garbage. And just taking a look for naval battles, guys. And this one is with freight convoys, though. Looks like there are some destroyers involved. Yeah, let's get some submarines here. Where's it at? Okay, this is not where I thought it was. Yeah, all right, so yeah, the destroyer fleet, we know about that. Never mind. And looks like we sunk a light cruiser there as well. All right, so we're starting to get those Japanese ships sunk, ever so slowly, getting it done. And also, Imperial South Africa has capitulated. All right, so they finally wrapped that up. That's going to allow them to focus. Well, the northern front is done. Yeah, the British are completely kicked out. They're only over here now. So we haven't really been advancing over here at all. Can we send this one guy? I think we need to patrol this region here. So let's go ahead and make that happen real quick, just so we can get that invasion done. So let's go and launch. We'll just launch all these guys. Let's see if they can win here. Yeah, they'll be able to start pushing forward here. All right, so we'll help the Mexicans out. Looks like they're already winning over here anyways. And remember, the Colombians have to fight Mexico from Panama. They have to fight the Venezuelans, and they have to fight us from over here. So, yeah, they don't really have much of a chance, honestly. All right, did we get all of our guys there? We do. I'm thinking about sending them soon. We can't do these damn naval invasions, man. Once again, we're having trouble seizing control of these 2 regions now. It does look like we're now attempting to locate somebody. Let me go back into this. I don't know who it is. Maybe just convoys? That might be the case. Yeah, it does seem like that's just convoys. All right, there is some supply trouble over there on the Russian front, unfortunately. Yeah, a few supply issues. I wonder if we have any close by air bases we could use to kind of help us out over here. Looks like we were not able to advance to that port there. Or we didn't the first time, we failed. Gonna try and take the port before we destroy those guys. All right, so what did we do over here? Probably nothing. Yeah, just sunk convoys. Oh, wow, we lost miserably. There are 6 divisions there. We did not stand a chance. All right, so we need a lot more divisions to support that. So let's go and send more troops over here, and we will go ahead and tell these guys to stop their attack, and these guys are going to get sent back onto that, and we're probably going to need to put a lot more troops over here, though I don't know how many we'll be able to get assigned. And then, yeah, we can assign more than that. Like 8 divisions, I think, hopefully should be enough. I don't know. We're going to need to give them invasion support. Looks like they already have invasion support. I don't know if those are going to be enough ships, though. I suppose we'll find out here momentarily. We do have another submarine done. Let's go and split him off. Yeah, we'll get him assigned to this little old baby submarine fleet. And then we have some destroyers as well. So yeah, we'll send more ships over there, or more troops over there. And hopefully next time we do the invasion, we'll actually succeed. Yeah, it's such a bummer we can't seize control of the Bismarck Sea here. Hopefully our guys can get it done soon so we can launch these invasions. At the very least, we can launch some of them, though. Large-scale land reclamation project has been undertaken in the Netherlands. Okay. Somebody was just asking what the Netherlands was doing at the moment as well. I'm surprised that they haven't done their focus yet. We can do this invasion here. The rest of these guys won't be able to invade just yet, but that's okay. We'll just patiently wait for them. I mean, I'm not entirely sure why I wasn't able to send... Yeah, it's working now. Alright. I send those guys over there. And do we have any other invasions planned that don't have troops assigned? Yes, we actually have a couple here. We got this guy here. Alright, so that's looking good. They won't be able to do those invasions because obviously we don't control the Bismarck Sea yet. But if they leave for a brief moment, then that will allow the invasions to commence. That's right, I wanted to do these invasions as well. So let's go ahead and get the Marines launching theirs. There might actually be some troops guarding these areas now. It's a possibility. In fact, it would probably make more sense to send these guys over to this port. Yeah, that makes far more sense. And then have them do the naval invasion from over here. Right there. Excellent. And then we're also going to want to put one of these guys over there. And then the rest of these divisions here are going to do the other naval invasion of Okinawa. There we go. Excellent. All right, so they'll get those invasions planned, and we'll commence those as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and grab that port there so that we can get these guys destroyed. In fact, we'll go and attack them now. Should be able to get the port destroyed before we actually win there. Get those divisions wiped out. And once again, if we see any openings here, we'll take advantage of them, but I'm not really concerned about that front at all. It's just not an important front for us. Let the Soviets advance it if they wish. I do want to see what our participation is right now. 12% participation as of right now. Okay, not quite as high as I'd like. Our bombing is pretty high though, interestingly. So that's good. It's getting us some bonuses. Once we conquer Britain though, I think that should tick it up where it allow us to get something done. So I don't know if we've got this planned up enough yet. Still waiting on divisions to get in position. I don't know if 8 divisions is going to be enough, honestly. It might not be. We might need to send more. We'll be more open to be able to do that once we complete this quest up here. Once they finish up in Colombia, which it looks like they're just about done, honestly. In fact, well, that's a ton of divisions right there. Yeah, let's go and help these guys here. And I'll see if I can win here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's just go and pull that back, and we'll just instead have them support that attack. I just wanted you to support. There you go. There you go. Alright, sunk another destroyer here. It does look like we are finally engaging with the Japanese fleet again, their second fleet. We sunk a carrier. Awesome. That's, I think, the first carrier we sunk there. So destroyer sunk. Unless we had sunk a carrier in that last battle, and I don't remember. So we're attempting to spot a large fleet here. And hopefully we can actually engage them. Let me just take a look and see if there's any other battles. Look like we're also spotting somebody over here. Just a small destroyer fleet. Alright. I gotta keep my eye on this, man. Those damn battles seem to happen so damn quick. Like we have them spotted here. But yeah, we haven't been able to fight them yet. We are bombing them though. As you can see, we are doing a bit of damage to them, to the heavy cruisers and the battleship. So they'll be weak by the time we get into the battle. And here we go. All right, so this is battle from Nimitz against Toyota, and it does seem that we're just racking his destroyers. And I want to say the Tom Cruiser is in this battle. There's the USS Top Gun. Total damage received 86 by heavy guns, so he has taken a little bit of damage. And let's see let's see who we're doing, who's doing all this damage. Just because I'm interested. I'm interested to see where all of the damage is coming from. It does seem that the battleships are doing a lot of it, as well as torpedoes are doing some significant damage here as well from the guessing the destroyers or the light cruisers. All right, yeah, really interesting. Not seeing a lot of damage from heavy guns. If you look at the bigger ships that were sunk, USS Top Gun sunk one of them. So our Tom Cruiser ship got a kill, guys. So pretty cool that he got a kill. Also, the battleship has been sunk as well. That was sunk by the USS Hornet. All right, it looks like the majority of damage was done by naval bombers. So it's really our carriers here that are doing the brunt of the damage. We did lose. Oh man, we lost the Top Gun. God damn it. The Tom Cruiser's been sunk, guys. Well, at least it got a kill before it died. I guess there's that. But it didn't last. Also, we lost a destroyer now. All right, so the battle is done. We lost one heavy cruiser. That is that damn Tom Cruiser, man. That's a shame. We lost a destroyer. We had 3 planes shot down. Sunk 2 battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, 4 light cruisers, and 28 destroyers. So that was massive, guys. That was a big win for us. Sunk another destroyer over here. So the Japanese are hurting. More destroyers sunk there. They don't really have a whole lot of places to repair their ships either. They can't possibly have a lot of dockyards for repairing. Just taking a look here, they have 4 dockyards. So yeah, it would take them all day to get anything repaired. And let's see how many ships they currently have. Between 100 and probably about 150 ships or so. All right, so we're winning the Pacific now. Finally, about fucking time. Also, it looks like the Battle of Iwo Jima is going well. We're going to win there. These guys have now been able to launch their invasions, or some of them were able to. Yeah, looks like they just got them off. We did lose control of the region temporarily, though. So we should be able to knock out all these invasions here. And I believe that's all of the islands. And then I think there's just this one right here in the Philippine Sea. We already have the invasions here preparing, so we'll have to give them some naval support, obviously. Unfulfilled import request. All right, well, looks like we actually have a lot of steel because I was building up the infrastructure in several regions. So I think that might have fixed that. Same thing here. And the aluminum's another one. Looks like we're not really getting any aluminum from them for whatever reason. And not entirely sure what's going on there. Can we take this down a bit? Take that down to 10. All right. Yeah, not entirely sure what's going on there. And yes, we do not want to do the war propaganda. So let's just stop that. Wherever the hell it is. All the way down here. Good God, there's a lot of this. All right, can you close those? I want to say you can. Like you can, minimize that so we don't have to scroll through it every damn time. Because, we don't care about that. All right, so that is in fact going to be the end of the episode, guys. For the most part, just launching naval invasions and having naval battles. Here's another Japanese fleet that we did a bit of damage here. Remember, they still have a lot of ships out there left, 150 ships, guys. Looks like we are facing some resistance on some of these islands, but it's not going to be enough. We got the Selective Training Act done, so I suppose we can go and take a look at that, what we want to get next. We have the first Special Service Force, Army Experience, and we get some bonuses for research and Special Forces. And that would also get a higher capacity of Special Forces. Army Experience. We need to spend that Naval Experience. I keep saying I'm going to do that. We're going to do that next episode, though, because this one's just about over. This will allow us to mobilize quicker and get our manpower quicker. And this would get us more manpower. All right. I kind of want to get down here to get these ones. I think that would be pretty useful. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do support Rock Island. All right, so that is actually going to be the end of the episode, guys. I think it went well. We got some naval battles done. Got some wins under our belt, finally. About time. So this should have gotten us some experience as well for all of our fleets here. Yeah, you see our ships have ticked up their experience a bit. Make sure these guys are set to high priority. It does seem they are. Excellent. And yeah, we're currently repairing our main fleet. Some of these ships took a lot of damage. We might want to actually have them cut off and repair. Though, yeah, I mean, it's just this heavy cruiser. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to have some of these guys break off and repair. Once we get these battleships here repaired. So this one, and that's it. Once those 2 are repaired, we're going to just break. We're not going to wait for the Louisville. That'd take too damn long. And by then, some of these destroyers will likely be done as well. So we'll have to keep our eye on that. These guys are also engaged with the battle over here. It looks like they're attempting to spot somebody here. Or what's going on here? Coming to help in this battle here, because it looks like there's a light cruiser and a couple destroyers, so it should be able to help those what is it, destroyers? on our side. Yeah, it looks like we have some destroyers here, as well as submarines. So they'll be able to get over there and help them out. And yeah, it's going well, guys. Should have these islands knocked out. Once again here, we're just going to allow the Soviets to advance in front. I'm not really going to concern myself too much with it, honestly. I'm not too worried about advancing that until we get the naval invasions done, which we can't do those until we've knocked out these last 2 islands here, guys, Okinawa and Taiwan. From there, we're going to send our Marines to hit every single one of the Chinese ports. And then we're going to start advancing rapidly. Once we've launched that, then we'll start pushing forward with these troops. And I think it should go pretty well, guys. Should be able to wrap China up fairly quickly, I think. Hopefully. I'm saying that now and watch us get like bogged down there for months. It's a possibility. So I suppose we'll see what happens there. We also have these tank stun training, so we can pull them out. So we'll do that next episode as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. And thanks for watching, guys.